Previously, much before the Lineage of Moonreach, some heroes, hobgoblins, tieflings, there was an elf in there, went on a excursion, something they had to do for Rieolodeon, one of the Bloody Brawlers, the leader of them. They found a village. They found out that the village had hexpox. They tried to cure it, but found out they had just been sent there to be ambushed. Sorting through some issues in their personal lives, they decided they were going to attack the beast that was supposed to take them down.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
I like that you chuckled at yourself.
Because I was just like, that's stupid.
Personal issues.
Whose voice is that?
We don't know yet.
We don't know?
Yeah.
Or is it one of the...
It's Graf's voice.
Oh.
Brother!
Thanks, that's what I was hoping for. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate Podcast. We're halfway through a two-part one-shot, a two-shot that involves the past.
One shot, two shot, red shot, blue shot.
Whoa. Anyway, we were glimpsing into the past to see a little bit of detail about what went on back then, and I think we're learning a little bit more kind of full spectrum on what exactly transpired to cause perhaps Calcifer.
Yeah,
and other things.
you guys may have forgotten like names like Rieolodeon and stuff like that, but you definitely probably would have remembered Calcifer. So there's some weird shit going on.
There is indeed. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Tomas. I play Disbane Greyluck.
I'm Elijah, and I play Anaris.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Fortune.
I'm Billy, and I play Stayrock Greyluck.
And each week we record this for your listening pleasure, and our schedules getting all mixed around, but as you have noticed, maybe you noticed it last episode, if this is your first episode, we normally have a fifth player character, but Michaela is currently
Fighting bears,
filming dogs, and punching crocodiles.
Learning karate in the jungle.
Many excuses that she comes
I thought it was
with.
Krav Maga. I thought she already knew
Krav
karate.
Maga.
She's at Krav Maga camp.
Krav Maga camp in...
/ space
Krav
camp.
Maga
Krav
crack camp
Maga.
for the crack bud.
Krav Maga camp, where she takes them right out of crime by doing Krav Maga.
Karate Maga.
in Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
And take a bite out of crime. But yeah, so in lieu of our normal kind of get to know us stuff, we're just going to jump right back into part 2 of a whatever we're going to call this little mini series.
What is it called?
Rieolodeon's Horde.
How the hobgoblins died.
How the hobgoblins got their groove back.
Got their gob back. We'll workshop it. It's WIP. But
How Stayrock got his groove back.
Instead of Stella.
Yeah, it works.
all right, so when we last left off, you guys were in a little bit of there was a little bit of tension between Anaris and Disbane on what exactly to do going forward, and I think we came to a tentative peace for the moment, allowing Ilrandir to travel with you. Now you guys had...
Why is he called Blood Eye? Does he have a bloody eye?
No.
Might want to ask
Here,
him.
Is he called
Put
that
one under
right
here,
now?
so it'd be like
Or does he
smacking
get
him.
called that later?
Nope.
Well, would we know if he's called that now or not?
I'd like.
You haven't heard him be called that.
And Lindsay's not paying attention. She's playing with minis.
All right.
What? I didn't touch
Remember
minis.
when we said lock it in?
Nope.
Let's lock it in, everybody. So, anyway, we left you guys waiting for these basically cure potions / projectiles to be procured. And we're going to flash forward a couple of hours. You guys have acquired these projectile little potions, and now you have been moving through the woods, trying to basically bait this creature of which you don't know much about.
Gross.
Other than the fact that it is attracted to elven laurels. And you guys have them on your person, I imagine. Who's holding them?
Not it.
Didn't I tell you Rendir?
Yes, so Ilrendir will have the laurels on him. He seems in good humor about it.
I'm starting to get hungry. Did you save my food?
I did, actually. It's right here.
He did not save it.
And he taps his stomach.
I tap his stomach much harder. Your dick.
What about it?
Okay.
So you guys are moving through the woods, and it has begun to get dark. You've been, Sturrock, have been trying to get as close as you can to this creature, without knowing too much about it. It's a little bit more difficult, but you have found a few telltale signs of a large beast.
Just general necrosis of the plant life, the foliage dying,
and
the smell of death.
Yes,
it smells like my
your garage.
My garage. Yeah.
And you guys have now come through the woods to an outcropping overlooking a beautiful river. And this river is kind of carving through a cliff face, and down below you can see that there is a large cave. And outside of the cave, you can see the telltale signs of this beast. What you've been tracking, Sturrock, were various decomposed body parts. And now you can see that there is a corpse about 800 feet away from you guys, across this gorge, if you will, just chilling outside of this cave.
Just maxing and relaxing, shooting some b-ball outside of the cave.
What is up with this cave? This is weird.
So it's like across the river?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are up on a cliff face overlooking this river, but there's about a 30-foot chasm in between you and the other side. And the river is far below, and the cave is on the other side and down to your left about 800 feet.
Ooh.
Well, I think we're on the right track. But we're going to have to somehow make a leap.
Well, I don't know about jumping that far.
Yeah, I tap my leg. I don't think I'm too fond of that idea either.
Does anyone have any rope?
Not so that much.
I'll probably
I have a rope.
We
but
all
it's
have a bit.
50 feet.
We have a
Hey,
bit of
rope.
rope. Yeah.
Well, what if we tie all of our ropes together?
It won't be nearly enough.
It's only 30 feet across.
I
Oh,
have
we're
a
just trying to
50-foot
get
rope.
Oh, duh. Okay, I was thinking of trying to get 800 feet down.
Oh.
Well, we're going to
Wait,
the cave,
so you
right?
said... So the cave is on the other side's cliff face?
Yes.
800 feet down?
800 feet to the left.
So it's not down.
No.
Whoops.
But
Okay.
down.
Just down, like
about
down the
100
street.
feet is the river.
Down the road,
Okay.
not down directionally.
Man, I misheard that.
Sorry.
All right.
I may have described that badly.
Making our cave downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Walking fast.
So we have plenty of rope.
Plenty. And then some.
Yeah.
What would
Is
you
there-
like to do?
Is there a rock nearby that we could tie, or like a trunk or something we could tie one end of the rope to?
Yes.
Well, let's do that.
All
Okay,
right.
so you guys tie a rope around a very sturdy-looking trunk. Now what?
Well, I suppose someone's got to test it.
Well, we've got to hook it onto the other side somehow.
Well, sure.
Can anyone pop over there?
I can. Ilrendir says.
Anyone else Can anyone else pop over there?
I mean, I can. It just... I might need my energy for, beast.
How are you
I
going to get
don't
over there?
have a lot of energy.
Oh, well, I'm just going to leap across. Would you like me to take the rope over?
Out of plain curiosity, I would like to see him jump 30 feet, if that's a possibility.
You know, I was thinking the same fucking thing.
I think we're all in agreement. We would like to see you accomplish this feat.
And we are trusting you to not run away.
But not too much.
I mean, he has the morals, and we have a clear shot at him.
So, Ilrandir takes the other end of the rope, wraps the rope around his waist, and he, looks over the edge a little bit, steps back, looks at you guys. All right, then. See you on the other side. He takes a few steps back, and he just jumps right off the edge. Doesn't even come close to the other side.
I walk to the ledge and I peer down.
And what you see is that...
Stayrock has his crossbow readied at the ledge and starts approaching it as well.
Okay. What you see, Disbane, is as the rock face goes down, it narrows in quite a bit. And just above the river's edge, you can see Ilrandir has he's basically walking vertically up the side of the cliff face, as if no care in the world could bother him. And he looks up at you. I told you I could get to the other side. And he's just walking completely vertically up, and then comes to the top, and he looks around. Okay. And he walks over and he ties the remainder of the rope to a tree.
This guy's got some tricks up his sleeve.
I don't remember the last time I had a nightmare, but I think I'm going to have one tonight.
Meh. Tonight, meh.
Tinettenba.
So, he has tied the rope off, and he's like, all right then, everyone across.
All right.
So is it like a tightrope, basically?
Yeah, it's very tightly taut.
But it's straight across.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sling my crossbow on my back, and I'll be the first to go.
Okay.
Kind of jostle it a little bit.
Okay.
Testing it. And I'm just going to do the tried and true hanging onto it and hanging from it.
Okay.
And climb across.
Like the Harry and Marv from Home Alone.
Yes. All right, give me an athletics check.
All
Oh,
right.
we're rolling athletics.
Oh,
That's
shit.
as bad.
Oh. 9.
Okay, so it is a standard rope. That's not you're going very slow. Your leg is a little bit catching a little bit basically, and it's sore. So it takes you a while to get across. And at one point you even feel like, oh no, fuck, this might be really bad. But you're able to endure and get all the way across. Everyone else who is going to be climbing across, give me athletics checks.
Oh my god.
You all did better than I did.
Wow.
I don't think I did.
15.
18.
What did you get, Disbane?
15.
15. And what did you get, Anaris?
12.
Okay. And what did you get, Fortune?
18.
18. Okay. So, Anaris, you make your way across a little bit slower, more carefully. You two just zip right across it, but you're otherwise undisturbed. You guys make it across just fine.
Cool.
Yay. That worked out okay.
Oh, my armor. That was difficult. Let's continue onward.
All right, so you guys continue toward the cave. Are you approaching cautiously?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck it, no.
Just
Is it still broad
Coming
daylight?
guns a-blazing.
it's night now.
It's night now?
It's
Yeah.
night. That's-
Okay, yeah,
that
we're
would've been-
definitely approaching cautiously.
Do hobgoblins have dark vision?
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
So you guys are...
And me too.
Mm-hmm. So you guys approach cautiously. I won't make you roll for that. And as you get towards the entrance of the cave, you can see that there is a much deteriorated body. Looks like it was probably human. The face is rotted away, about average height. Really old clothes.
How hot are they?
Well, without a face, very.
Nice.
Nice. But looks to be of a man. And other than the face being rotted away and the body being like shriveled, it doesn't seem to have been eaten or anything like that.
Why would this creature not
So the
eat
face
it?
naturally rotted away?
Medicine check?
I don't care enough to do that.
I will. I'll inspect.
You said that right over what Lindsey was doing, just so you know.
What did
I
you
didn't
say?
hear her say
I don't know what I
anything.
said.
Yeah, I didn't say.
I don't think it was a big deal.
It was like as she was finishing her sentence, Tomas started.
I didn't hear her say
saying that.
anything. What,
Really?
what did you say?
I don't remember. I rolled 15 though to check it out.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the face almost naturally rotted away, which is odd.
This is so weird. The face just rotted away.
This would be the work of a lich.
I suppose. Oh no, if this creature is a lich, I don't know.
Hope not.
That's not a beast, though. That's a lich. That would...
Do you have any idea what creature they were setting us up against?
I don't exactly. I know it was a large furred beast. It looked almost like a bear to me. I only saw it just for a moment.
Like a lich bear.
Is that a thing?
Rolling
I don't-
insight.
I don't know.
Roll for...
Would Starak know, given his studies?
Give me a history check at an advantage.
I am rolling. So
I got
bad.
12, so...
You believe him.
I don't think I'm going to do better than that. Nope.
No? Oh.
21.
So, you remember
Was it 20?
from things that happened in your past that you're not willing to talk about with anyone. You remember in a location that you were being held, the sounds of this horrific beast that would like roar into the night sounded massive, and it sounded almost like some sort of draconic creature. And it kind of reminds you of what you overheard the cult members saying, that they had to keep it at bay and keep it stocked with the dead.
How big is this creature?
It's quite large. I think perhaps maybe 10, 15 feet at the back. I only saw it from far away and for just a moment.
I don't like this. Something's...
Told you. I told you. Didn't I tell you?
But if it is here, we have to eradicate it.
We have to help this town and at least give it the cure.
They already have the cure.
We already have the cure.
For the beast, right?
They'll need it again.
Because the beast will spread it again, so we're trying to cure the beast, right? That's a thing?
Why don't we...
All I care about
I'm
is...
asking out of character. That's a thing, right?
I got, throwing things just in case. We don't know what it's gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we just cave the entrance in?
Again, it's like knowing that there's a mess here, and if we just leave it... I can't do that.
Let the record show that I think this is all really dumb, but lead the way.
Yes, Disbane will remember this.
All right, so you guys enter the cave.
I want to... Okay,
Go ahead.
can I just... I don't know what I would roll.
Well, ask what you want to do.
I would like to try to see if I can tell if this cave is like a natural cave, if it looks like something like the creature could have dug this out.
Okay, that would just be a nature check.
Nature. I'm not even proficient in it. No,
I mean,
only
you could still maybe tell.
12.
12. It looks like a cave to you.
This shit looks like a
Checks
cave.
out with
That
what
is a
my idea of a
cave.
This cave
is.
looks cavey.
I saw a picture of a cave once that was kind of like this.
So, knowing that it is just a cave, at least in your perception, you gonna continue forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before you enter?
Does anybody have a torch? It's a bit dark in here.
Some of you guys should have torches.
Are you...
Can you
Can you
see?
not see well
It's still dim light, though.
in the dark?
I don't know if we should let the beast know we're here.
I think we should take advantage of our...
It's a beast, honestly. It's going to know that we're here.
And you
Light
know
is
what?
also
You know
good
what?
point.
It probably has dark vision if it's staying down here. So...
And it's going to smell us.
I have a torch.
No, I don't think we should do that. If there's any possible chance we could sneak up on it, we should do that.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
As long as we
All
can
right.
see, I would say to keep them
We're
off
still
for
okay
now.
to see?
Yeah, it's dim light the minute you guys step into the cave, so perception checks and stuff like that will be at a disadvantage, but it's, you know. So you guys enter the cave, and it is dark and scary. Creepy. One of you walks through a cobweb. It widens out immediately, and you're in this single chamber, but all over this chamber are markings. Many, many markings all over it that look to be, even in the dim light, blood. Various shapes, various runes, multiple languages, all over, like the scrawlings of a madman. But otherwise, the room is empty.
Is it in a language?
There are several languages, yeah. You recognize what appears to be dwarven runes. You also see that there is... Well, does anybody speak Infernal?
I think.
Yeah, you do. So yes, Fortune, you recognize a lot of Infernal written all up and down this place.
What's it
Up
say?
and down.
You can see that looks to be language for summoning. Various sentences and structures and words that indicate trying to summon some creature of some kind. But it's like an archaic version of Infernal, an older version of it. And so the language is a little bit dated.
I'll relay that to these guys.
Okay.
They're still saying radical.
Yeah, that's
the
dated.
popular
Tubular,
slang now.
groovy.
Yeah.
Give me a
This
groovy
one
summon.
looks like a pony.
And along the floor as well, there's a massive circular, like ritual, like drawing on the ground, also written in Infernal.
Would you say that it's in a spiral shape?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Spirals are bad.
No bueno.
Do we have any experience with this kind of thing? Have we seen these before?
No.
We have not.
Yeah. I just imagine the Wolves of Moonreach shouting, like,
That's a summoning circle.
Well.
Well.
What do you suppose this does?
Well, it looks like drawings to me.
Is there any other?
What? Wow, who would have
It
been
seems-
drawing down here?
Is there any
seems
other
like
entrance?
Summoning.
There is on the other side, there's a small entrance.
It seems like it's summoning. That's what I was relaying, because that's what he told me. It looked like a summoning thing, like talked like summoning
Yeah.
language.
Right.
So we know that much.
Summoning what?
I do not know. Maybe beast? I don't know.
Maybe hairy animal.
Maybe somebody's been coming in here and unleashing the beast by summoning it. And if we wipe all these words away, it won't come back.
Interesting.
And you do notice that in the back of the cave is a small entrance.
How small?
5 feet by 5 feet.
If we leave here and take these drawings down, what is stopping the person from coming back
That
and
is
drawing
true.
them again?
That is
Well,
a
it
good
looks
point.
really old. Don't you notice that? It looks
Does it?
super old.
It's blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody has forgotten it.
I don't.
What it
If
says.
it's blood, I don't feel like it'd be that old.
But if it's like ain't. So is it recent blood?
No, it's dried blood. Sorry, I should have specified that. It looks like dried blood.
Dried blood, but with ancient text.
Like,
on it.
yeah, archaic versions of runes that you would recognize.
Fortune, could I see one of your bottles?
I mean, I suppose. Here.
And cork it. And I, on the spiral drawing, I just kind of splash a little bit.
Whoa, what are you doing?
And I start to kind of try and rub it out.
Okay, it's pretty old and stained. You are able to like kind of wipe a little bit out, but so yeah, you notice that just a tiny little bit smears, but it's pretty. It's been in the rock for a long time.
Well,
Nothing else seems to happen though. On the plus side,
Could I
had to give it a
try
shot.
to smear it with prestidigitation somehow?
how would you do that?
Never mind.
Are you sure? Never mind.
Does that work for that? It seems like flames to flicker, harmless tremors in the ground. It says I can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object. Only for 1 hour, though. What
That's
could
not
I do?
the key
But
feature we're
cleaning
talking
or
about.
it mentions cleaning or soiling an object larger than 1 cubic foot in prestidigitation, but it's a cantrip, so I can keep doing it again and again. And I'll just try to do that to kind of try to repeatedly try to scrub the red stuff.
Okay, so you kind of look deep inside yourself and have a little conversation, and almost like a black fire engulfs you, and as your magical energy kind of ripples around, and then you lower your hand, and a single cubic foot is completely clean, cleaner than this rock has ever been. And as you move it along, it and you clean off a giant section of this floor.
That is done.
I take
Shall
a swig
we do
from
something else?
I take a swig from the bottle.
Okay, it's tasty.
Sorry we had to waste any of it.
Oh, thank you. At least we still have some. I also swig.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, that section of ground is very, very clean, like pristine. Now
Weird.
what?
Well, let's go.
Yeah, let's look at that little door.
Do we want to clean the rest of it, or do we want to just move on?
I feel I'm not incredibly well versed in any of this, but I'm assuming that if we disrupt at least a little bit of it, it won't be able to do what it's intended to do.
At the least, it is minor inconvenience.
Partial summoning.
Summon Cronenberg monster.
So do you guys investigate
Or-
the...
Yeah, let's continue investigating.
All right, so yeah, that seems to be the only, weirdly, the only access point other than this that you can see.
The door. Right?
It's
And
like a tunnel.
do we access it?
Well, give me a perception check.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. 23.
23.
Same.
Nice.
Brother?
Brother.
14.
20.
Okay, you three notice that now that the rocks are clean, one of the dirty rocks remains in that path. Right near the, like just this little dirty, like it didn't get cleaned at all. And it's right next to the hole there. It looks odd and out of place now.
Is it on the floor?
It's on the ground.
Can I try to step on it?
You may.
I'll step on it. Does it do
Immediately,
dead.
The cavern wall slides open. And a large tunnel is directly in front of you. And you guys see that the path where that tunnel led went right into the ground.
Oh.
Well, that's a bit embarrassing that the tiefling found that.
I am smart. Tiefling.
Do not be fooled.
You underestimate the tieflingness.
And pretty. I mean, very well done.
Well, I've been telling them for years they'd be fools not to let her into the army, so...
Yes, the army.
Sounds like there's a lot of problems with the army that could probably be restructured a bit.
Yes, but
Anywho.
it would have been nice to be soldier, but
We'll get you there.
one day. Anyway,
Let's press
So you guys
onward.
head on down this tunnel, which opens up into another cavern. This one, tiny little ruins, not in circular patterns, no spirals, just dot, almost at random. And you guys can see in the back of this cavern is a slowly writhing shape. And softly you can hear...
it's little.
No, big.
Oh,
How
is that
does-
the creature?
How long does telepathic bond last?
1 hour.
So it's super dunzo, right?
Unless you guys cast it again.
It's a ritual.
So it'd take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and sneak up and get a better look.
Can we try to get a better look here?
I can't see shit.
I'm gonna try.
Perception? Yeah, it's pretty dark on that side too, so it would be at a
Oh
disadvantage.
my god, I'm rolling so bad.
21.
12.
12.
Disadvantage.
24.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Sorry. 22.
Okay. So you two, Disbane, the Greyluck brothers, wait, what did you get? Fortune?
12.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Greyluck brothers, you spot a little bit more with this creature. It seems to be sleeping, perhaps. It's large. From the dimensions you're looking at, it looks like it might even be about 20 feet tall. It looks as though it is part bear and part dragon. It has one leathery wing wrapped around its hairy body. And yet still, it has a long, fluffy tail, almost like a dog.
Oh, fuck that thing.
With the cure that we got, did the alchemist say how we're supposed to cure the beast so it doesn't spread the disease?
Are you asking in character?
No.
He didn't give us any. He said.
Well, no, he fast tracked it 2 hours, so we don't know what the alchemist said.
Well, this was an experimental thing. He was just trying something out because I asked him if he could make something we can huck at something.
Right, so we're going to
But he
huck
doesn't
at it.
know. He doesn't know what it'll do.
Okay. But we huck it at it.
Sterak is very nervous right now. Heavy breathing.
You're getting some familiar vibes here, Sterok.
He starts sweating. Disbane, if you have those things and you intend to use them, I think now would be the time.
He was able to procure 6 of them for you.
What do you say we surround it and throw them at it?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
Get at least a wide range on it. Hit it in multiple spots.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Everybody take one.
Okay.
All right.
Even you, Randir.
Hey, I'm in this now. I'm in this cave with you, so don't think I'm escaping anytime soon. What if I went to the ceiling and dropped one on top of it?
I'm also quietly.
That may be good.
I'm gonna quietly cast Zone of Truth around myself and I don't remember his real name now.
Ilrandir.
Ilrandir.
Mm-hmm.
Ilrandir.
Mm-hmm.
Little reindeer.
Little reindeer.
Little reindeer. Okay, little reindeer. And I ask him, can I trust you with one of these?
I have to make a saving throw against your charisma modifier.
16 is the save for charisma.
He does not succeed in resisting. And so what did you...
Can I trust you with one of these?
You may. Yes. I will... I don't like the sight of that beast. Not one bit.
And can we trust you not to turn your back on us?
I will not turn my back on you.
All right. He gets one. Disbane.
Okay.
He takes one from you.
How long does that last?
10 minutes. Did you know why? Did you know that
Rieolodeon. Sorry, I made all these names.
Did you know that Rieolodeon was sending us to our deaths?
I knew that...
For what? And for what purpose?
I did not know the purpose. I still do not know. But I did know that he was sending you to your deaths, as I mentioned before.
Did our brother know?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, they're all doing this. Can I try to work on telepathic bond just to...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do you know where this beast is coming from, or where it came from?
I do not, except I do know that Rieolodeon seemed to trust that this beast would do the job. He seems familiar with it, which is strange to me.
Do you believe that we can kill it?
I do not know. That is my honest answer. I would like to think that with my help, I would like to think that we can. And I am confident in my abilities. I have not seen you yet in battle, but you've survived this long.
I suppose that's fair.
What else did you know about what it was weak to? You said you knew how to defeat it.
I do know one thing that will work against it. It is dreadfully, dreadfully weak to any sort of magical radiance. Anything.
You gross person.
It seems to be necrotic in nature, as I said, but I did overhear that from Rieolodeon.
Does anybody have any Phoenix Downs?
Can we trust you?
That is a nuanced question.
Can we trust you to... How do I want to phrase this?
Help us.
Take the popcorn out of the microwave on time.
Are you going to betray us?
I will not betray you, no.
Do you want us dead?
No, in fact, I quite enjoy having you all around.
I knew he was telling the truth.
It's refreshing. It's refreshing to my elven sentiments to sometimes be wrong. Life can still surprise you. We live a long time, so these things are quite interesting. I'm very interested in you hobgoblins.
Well,
I have no choice but to tell you the truth, so...
As much as I didn't like him, it would appear that we can trust him for now. Alright, everybody.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. That would have,
useful
stopped that whole situation.
The house.
You could say I was a bit curious on how that would turn out.
You dick. Again, you dick.
Woo!
I'm Sneezy McSneezerson today.
Yeah.
Like
third.
Mm-hmm.
Like Annie said, you're still young, you're still learning things. Some things you have to learn the hard way.
Oh, you shut up. Shut up.
Now let's all spread out, and we're all going to chuck one of these fucking bombs at this whatever it is.
Well, I have a backup too, but we'll see what happens.
Well, yes, definitely be prepared.
For all we know, we're giving it super juice.
It might not do anything.
I pray that is not the case.
Your reindeer do trust your cousin? We should have led with that.
He's a bit off, but I haven't seen him in such a long time, and up until a few days ago, I learned of his location, and he reached out to me, and Rieolodeon saw fit to make him part of this ruse. I still do not know to what end he hopes to achieve this. Maybe He is in fact hoping you'll defeat the beast. I don't know his mind.
Well, let's go.
Let's do it.
Ilrandir starts spider walking up the up the side of the cave wall. Then he's upside down on the ceiling, and he just starts walking towards it. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Really?
Wow, man, that's when I roll the 20.
I'm just getting it out of the way in case you guys get in a fight.
In case we get into a fight with this monster in this cave that you just drew a map for and put a mini on the board.
You know, no big deal.
No big deal. Just in case.
All right.
What is that triangle?
That is a
Altar.
No, it's not an altar. It is a rock that is smoothly cut in the front. It looks odd.
Rock lobster.
It's a rock altar.
And the
Rock
circles
altar.
are stalagmites.
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
I rolled a 15 for
15?
initiative.
Okay.
23.
26.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Anaris is going to do really well in this.
I'm just
Okay.
rolling so bad.
So Disbane, what is your first order of action?
I'm going to sneak up over behind this,
Okay.
and I can move 40 feet.
Okay.
Why you get 40 feet?
'Cause I'm fucking rogue, motherfucker. Fucking I got mobile.
There it goes.
There it goes. I'm a rogue.
They were bones.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, Fortune.
Would a mage hand be able to hold the vial?
Yes. It's not heavier than 10 pounds.
Yes.
Probably a pound.
Okay, so I'll just move forward a little bit, like 30 is how many I can move. I'm gonna move up. How many was that? Just
30.
That was not 30.
Yeah, but this is a big ass cave.
Jesus. So
Action
I
to
could
cast
cast Mage Hand and then move it the next round, right? Instead of moving myself.
I think as your action, you can move it up to a certain distance ahead of time.
So I would say summoning it would be an
I
action
can
as
use
well.
my action to control the hand.
So did you summon it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Starok.
I'm going to make my path to the left here. Yep. There we go. And just try and be super quiet.
Okay.
As we all get into position to bombard this motherfucker.
All right. And then it is Ilrandir's turn. And so he's going to start moving his way up along the wall. No. He is... Yep. Yes, that's him. And so we'll put him on the map, but just assume that he's on the wall. He's going to go straight up and over. So you can just have it mirror for like wherever he would be. Yeah, that's roughly right.
And all this time it's been 10 minutes for the telepathic bond, right?
Because
Because they talked throughout part of that, and then
I'd say it's pretty
we had to come
close.
into here.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay, it's been 10 minutes exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So now everybody has the ability to speak inside their heads.
We can talk.
What was that?
We can talk if we need to now. In our heads, not out loud.
This is very neat. I really enjoy this experience.
Everybody just, of course, remain as quiet as possible.
Yes.
Can you all tell how far away that beast is from me?
It is so far. Can you not see?
Ilrandir
Not
is
from
going
this
to
distance.
do a little vertical calculation. Which one are you? Yellow?
Yeah.
Somebody want to count the squares?
It's about
don't you
85
have-
feet away.
Don't you have
God.
dark vision?
Yeah, but my perception is garbage. Oh, wait, actually it's not, but I rolled really shitty. I'm gonna start making my way up the center, but a little bit away from these guys.
Okay. Now when you say you're going to be really careful, what do you mean?
I have heavy armor.
Okay.
I'm not good at stealth.
Okay.
I don't want to get too close to it, just within range where I feel like I could hit it if I throw it.
Okay. So does that mean you're going to be sneaking?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and move how you would like.
So I get a 13 for stealth.
Okay.
And I move up 30 feet if I can.
Okay. So when do you want to move him?
Just kind of off to the side a little bit. Yeah, kind of in between that group. Yep.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Disbane.
I'm going to move and try and keep around the stalagmite. And I'm going to hide since I'm a bit closer.
Okay.
Are you green?
28.
What'd you get?
28.
Okay. You seem well hidden. Okay, so next up, Fortune.
So would these two technically be kind of hidden by this?
Not unless you're hiding.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm trying to in forward so I can eventually hide here with the mage hand here, but that'll take
you could
some
hide
time.
behind that if you got up to it.
Okay, so I'll move as close to it as I can.
Okay.
10,
Be careful. You don't want to move outside the
25,
range.
30. I'm right now. Now I'm gonna move this. Okay. Does it count if it's diagonal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
You're not going to be able to reach it if you hide behind the stalagmite, though.
Oh, not even in the end.
Yeah, that won't
not
be
even
30
close.
feet.
Okay, then. So I'll move it up. Okay.
Is it holding the vial?
Yes, it is holding the vial.
Well, it's like a...
Wonder, yeah, can you throw with a mage hand?
You can drop it.
I thought you were implying that you were going to hurl it from that distance.
No.
Yeah, that would be an attack.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna keep trying to get closer so I can eventually drop it.
Gotcha. Okay, so,
Just moving on closer, keeping to the left side of the wall,
okay.
doing the sneaky sneakies.
Okay. All right, and Ilrandir is also going to continue in a straight line forward towards it. Of course, he's on the ceiling, so he's looking down at the mage hand. Like, hey, what's up, dude? All right, and now it is your turn, Anaris.
Do I have to keep rolling stealth?
It's gonna be like a rolling stealth right now. Well, you might want to.
Oh, boy. So I move up as carefully as I can.
Okay.
30 feet.
Straightforward.
Yep. And I got a 4.
Fuck!
A 4.
Yep.
So you're clanking around now, making quite a bit of noise. You hear like a.
Annie, you're like a fucking walking wind
I'm
chime.
so sorry.
But nothing else seems to happen.
Just be careful, everybody.
I'm going to hang back right here and try to throw it at it.
All right.
We'll have to count it down once we get into position.
Disbane, it's now your turn.
Right, I'm going to sneak up behind here
Okay.
and then just ready. Well, I'm going to hide again and then ready my throw. I definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hide.
Yes.
He is hidden.
I'm one with the stalagmite.
Fortune, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving forward. Well, I kind of want to go sideways now. Okay, and then
Everyone that is within. Okay, so Anaris and Fortune, I need you guys both to give me a dex save before you do anything else, Fortune.
I couldn't even move my
Nope.
mage hand.
Nope. I need a dex save right now.
10.
10?
Wait, can I use inspiration then?
I mean, yeah.
Hey.
Mine was...
Oh, so much better. Okay, made it. 22.
Mine was 5.
You are rolling
Yep,
horribly.
Yep, awful. So I'm going to use Indomitable. First of all, does that fail? Whenever I fail a saving throw, I can use Indomitable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me draw this real fast here.
Oh, fuck. It's a fucking
Obelisk of Doom.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
intruder alert.
I probably still didn't make it. I was a 12. And I wasted Indomitable.
Okay, in that moment, So you walked over, Fortune, you walked over a pressure plate in the ground. And that flat rock over on the side immediately lit up the place, and a large magical triangle appeared. Sorry, I made this sound in the ear. And what did you get? You got what for your dex save?
22.
22. So you were able to move out of the way,
Like
but you're
there?
pushed outside of the... You were able to basically tumble away. However, with a 5, you did not succeed. Are you going to use Indomitable?
I already did.
And?
It was a 12.
12, you do not succeed in that save. So, as this beam kind of flashes out, can I get I need 6 more d6s.
What does it look like?
It's like a big, magical triangle that shoots out. You're going to take 22 damage.
Ow.
And immediately, that flash also hits the beast. As the flash disperses, the beast stands up and turns around without a pencil in its mouth. And it's this large, furry, emaciated, rotten bear creature with this one single leathery dragon wing that's kind of flopping around it. It has a large dog-like tail, massive claws, and teeth that look like they're dripping with venom.
Does it look cute?
Very.
Roll for cuteness.
It's average cuteness.
For what it is, there could be hotter.
And as it wakes up, it looks directly ahead of it and sees nothing, so it kind of flips its head from side to side. It lifts up and slams on the ground with its large paws. This thing is roughly, about 20 feet on its back, and it is huge, and it is mad. And you can see a sear across its fur from where the triangle hit it. You also felt kind of a blast of pain. Your skin is sensitive to the touch. It was like being hit by a bolt of sunlight all of a sudden. Yeah, and now it's mad. Let's see where it's at in the initiative. It's mad, and it looks angry AF. But it's Starok's turn.
All right, well, cat's out of the bag. So I'm going to come up.
And as you step there,
Oh, great.
both Anaris and Fortune, I need you to give me another dex save.
Y'all in the danger zone.
Oh.
Didn't make that one.
Oh my god.
I think that was 10.
7.
All right, I need those dice back. Okay, so this flash comes out again and hits the creature.
And we make that exact same noise.
You each take 23 damage.
Okay.
Y'all getting fucked up.
Ouch.
This is just the cave fighting us.
So when it was
Fire is shooting at us.
so when it was my turn, would I have been able to move the mage hand after I got hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, go ahead and move that now. Sorry, I thought I completely skipped over that because you were moving.
Why are you moving it like that?
Because it can't be more than 30 feet away from me.
Oh.
Okay.
I was going to say, dragon's over here, buddy.
All right, so now it is. Are you gonna do anything else?
Well, can I keep moving? Because I was only
Mhm.
a few steps in.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, then you'll walk into it.
Is it continuous?
No, it just goes real quick and then it's back.
Can he see if there's pressure plates where
If-
he's walking?
Yeah,
You can check some investigation check
Okay.
while you're moving.
Okay. 16.
16. You don't see any within the general vicinity of your eyesight right now, so you think you're pretty safe for walking forward.
Okay. Can I hug this wall right here?
Yeah, you sure can.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll end here.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. The beast is now active. And the only people he can see are you, Anaris, and you, Fortune. Are you hiding?
I do have Vanish as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I would like to use
you're
that
gonna
as well.
vanish? Okay.
What about that red bird? Oh, they're on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it turns and looks at you two, and it starts charging forward.
Right into the stalagmites.
It can go a little bit further. Put it right in front of him, I guess.
That ran over her mage hand.
Okay, now he's
God.
all up in your grill. Anaris, he turns to you, and he's going to and swipe down with his claw.
Getting real.
But luckily, he misses. You easily duck underneath it, and then he comes in with a second claw.
Shit.
And misses with that one. You just juke out of the way. It's like, woof, woof.
Finally. Something's going your
My
way.
AC is high.
That is good.
And
It's all that armor.
give me a wisdom save.
Oh, God.
Shit.
That wasn't high. 10. I think.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Get new dice.
Ooh, that's higher than that. 15.
Oh, okay. So it...
No, I'm so sorry. No. 13.
Okay, never mind. Back at...
Sorry.
So it goes... And a fucking plume of this noxious gas comes spilling out of its mouth right into your face. And...
I'm going to use my second Indomitable. That's going to hurt.
Okay.
Everyone pray for me.
Annie.
The sun will come out.
Yeah.
That will be a 24.
So you avoid this, luckily, because of what I just rolled. So you step to the side as this belching plume of noxious gas comes out of its mouth.
I'm going to hold up my shield.
Yeah. It's just going around it.
All right, now it is Ilrandir's turn. So he's going to step forward from up above.
I was up above it.
And he's going to get right above the dragon beast thing. And he's just going to... This projectile lands right on him, cracks open, and... He takes 8 radiant damage. Nice. And he's just right in his back.
Stupid bear back.
And now it is your turn, Anaris.
Okay. Oh boy. I am going to... God, this is all new stuff. Bonus action, Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
That gives me advantage on attack rolls for this round.
Okay.
And I gain 10 temporary hit points.
Nice. That'll recover a little bit.
Yep. Okay. And I'm going to smack it right in the face with that bomb thing that I have.
Okay. Just point blank. Just all right. Be a strength for projectile thrown.
Oh, man. Okay, there we go.
That was 2 19s.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
There we go.
So whatever plus proficient? No, not proficiency.
It's like a thrown weapon, so your strength bonus.
So 23.
23. So yeah, you just hit it right in the face and
Just like, man. Smash him in the face.
and he did not resist the effects. So go ahead and roll 2 d12s.
2d12. Somebody. 16.
So he's going to take 32 damage.
Wow.
And that'll be my first attack. So the next attack is 22.
22, that hits.
Sweet. And then I'll just roll my third attack. Way worse. 14.
14 does not hit. So the first attack, and you hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage. But as you come in with the second attack, it like goes and kind of throws its claw out and blocks the blow.
Okay. So that'll be 13 damage.
13 damage. All right.
And I used the wrong bonus action because I'm stupid. I wanted to do something else.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
Nope. That's all I can do.
All right. Starrock. Or no, wait. Sorry. Oh, man. Disbane. It's so hard to switch names.
I'm going to run right in front of the obelisk.
Okay.
Just put me all the way up there. I already counted it.
Right on. As I was doing it, I was like, he's already fucking counted this. Why am I doing this?
And I'm going to... Well, put me on the corner. I want to inspect it to see if I can deactivate it somehow.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me an investigation.
16?
16?
Well, actually, I can treat it as a 10. 18.
All right. Were you going to say something, Billy?
Yeah, I was gonna say while he's doing that, but then I was like, maybe not. Just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
The vials or the containers that he gave us, is there holy water in there at all?
It's a basically like a disease cure. But yes, it probably has elements of holy water in it.
Okay.
A lot of cures do.
Okay. Sick. Okay.
Sick nasty.
All right, so you got a 16. You got
18.
18. Sorry. And you're inspecting this all over, and you can see that there are a bunch of glyphs written on it, and you can see that there are along the ground there are some almost like glass tubes that lead up to it that seem to go underneath about 5 feet out.
Okay, so I rolled an 18. What do I understand about this?
So you understand...
Like, me being able to see it, sure, but what does it mean to my brain?
So to your brain, it would mean that there's no holes or anything in it. It definitely... There's something being charged magically based on the fact that someone stepped on the floor and was able to activate it. But the runes themselves seem to have something to do with the mechanism, but the glass tubes that go underneath seem to also play a part, because it's definitely a magical energy.
Does it stand to reason if I broke the tubes that it would, cause something to happen that wouldn't...
I mean, that's a section of it that you can see, so, I mean, it's about probably the only malleable part of that, whole contraption that would maybe have some effect.
Or I'm going to bonus action hide around the obelisk.
Okay.
Ooh. Alright. So I can treat it as a 10 because I'm proficient in it. That is dope. Reliable talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
23.
23. You hide.
Tatties.
Indeed.
That's my turn.
Okay. So now we're up to Fortune.
How high up is this guy?
About 20 feet. Well, you talking about Ilvrendir?
The creature.
Oh, yeah. His back is about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay, so I'll finally move the mage hand.
Your mage
up.
hand was destroyed
It was destroyed?
when you ran through it.
So then what happened? So then did the vial hit it since it stepped on it?
That's interesting. I completely forgot it was holding that. So, I would say if it ran through it, yeah, it ran through the bottle too.
Dope.
So, go ahead and give me two d12s.
Why'd you move me?
11.
11. So that does 22 radiant damage to it.
Cool. Well, since that's something.
Retroactively.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and I'm going to cast One with Shadows.
Okay.
So when I'm in an area of dim light or darkness, I can use my action to become invisible until I move or take an action or reaction. So I'm invisible.
invisible. You might want to leave yourself there, though.
Well, she can still move.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, don't just take
her
you off
off
the
the
map
board.
so that we
So then
remember.
maybe instead I'll move and then be invisible. So out
There
of the
you go.
triangle,
Mhm.
and now I'm invisible. Okay.
What was what's its reach for its attacks?
10 feet.
Were you within 10 feet of it?
I knew
before
I
you
was in
started
the
moving?
triangle.
Before you started
He's
moving.
saying that it
Definitely
probably
was
has an
with it.
attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that within 10? I can't tell. From
Yeah, it's definitely within 10
Okay,
feet.
But-
so
Might
Would
wanna
that count if I'm
cast it.
invisible though?
you
But
would
you said you
cast
were-
invisibility after you move.
That's what you were saying.
But then if I move, then I'm not invisible anymore.
correct.
What?
Yeah, that's how it works.
You have to like stand still.
Ugh.
That's a bad spell.
Just disengage.
Yeah, and then run away.
That was
Because
Then
if it's
become
gonna
invisible.
see you anyway.
And that has to count as an action.
Yes.
Yes.
Disengaging?
It's
But that's fine. It already got damage done, and you don't want an attack of
Okay, I'll
opportunity.
disengage and run away then. How far can I run?
you're
you're twice your speed.
Yeah.
No, you
Okay.
can't run twice your speed. You're disengaging
Oh, yeah,
for
sorry.
an action.
So
you can
you
move
have
your
to-
speed away.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what 30 feet?
Okay.
Yes.
You can do a quick little "excuse me, sir."
Okay.
And then you disengage as an action. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Anything else you would like to do? Say anything?
That's all I can do because it's my action, right?
unless
Yeah.
you have a bonus
The disengage
action.
was your action.
Yeah, you could also say something if you wanted to. Not enough people say anything.
I don't know.
Get
what
fucked.
to say at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you also don't have. Don't let me
Yeah,
push you
no.
to say anything
No.
if you don't want
Do
to.
you have any
Yeah.
bonus actions you want to do? At all?
I
At
don't know.
least.
All right, it is now Starrock's turn. God, why'd I do this? Why'd I name you guys?
Dumb slut.
You guys should have just been Willem and Tomar and Pinwin.
It's a cycle. It's like the Matrix. All right, so I am going to cast Magic Circle.
Okay.
So I create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on a point on the ground that I can see within range. Glowing runes appear wherever the cylinder intersects with the floor or other surfaces. I will choose one or more of the following types of creatures. One of the creatures is undead, so I'm going to pick undead. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature.
That does a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So where are you casting this?
I'm going to cast it essentially on Anaris.
Okay. Gotcha.
And,
do you want to draw the cylinder?
I do.
For my benefit.
Absolutely.
So you are basically protecting Anaris from...
So 10-foot radius sphere, is that what it was?
Cylinder.
Cylinder. 10-foot radius. So the radius, so it would be a circle that extends
Like
10
half-
feet from a point. So it would be a circle, yeah, all those squares within 5 feet of my
All right.
character.
Yep.
You were annoyed at first until I helped you. You asshole.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Hey.
Dude, what about this? No, I'm just kidding.
Man,
I will poop on your chest.
I forgot I can cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action. That sucks.
I was sure you had a bonus action, but I wasn't going to push
I
it.
kept thinking it was something within my features, but it's not. It's just a random spell I have.
If you're ever curious about if you have an action, go to the actions tab, and then there's a filter that says bonus action.
It didn't show
And if you
that.
click on that, it'll show you all the possible bonus actions you have.
I'll bet you have
yeah,
other
true.
stuff too.
No, that's it.
You don't have Hex?
No.
So,
What's that?
I ready the poultice or the vial, whatever you gave us with the cure holy water stuff, and I kind of do a little
flourishing movement.
and I throw it, and as I throw it, I yell, "Pinnock!"
And this magical cylinder.
Starrock, what's your language?
Have I seen him do this before?
Maybe in the past, yeah.
Annie, stay within the cylinder of light.
Thank you.
And you watch as the beast kind of rears back. Looks scared.
Does it rear back enough to get an attack of opportunity?
No, more like a tension back, not like a.
You chud with your
Oh, okay.
I'm also going to use my bonus action again to vanish.
All right. All right. Now it is Ilandir's turn. He's up above, so he's just going to draw back his bow, and an arrow flies right towards him. And it fucking bounces right off of his hardened flesh. It's clink. So he draws back again. And I don't know if it's somebody say high or low.
Low.
Ilrandir loses his footing and falls on top of the beast.
What?
And so he's going to take some damage here. I'll just roll a d12.
Well,
And
this just got fun.
He's going to take 12 damage.
He's like the best Bloody Brawler.
Pinwin wrote a song about it.
And Pinwin would be embarrassed.
Yeah, somewhere in the future, Willem is like, I gotta be careful about shooting while I'm on the ceiling.
Don't meet your heroes.
Yeah, I rolled 2 1s in a row, so that's,
Nice.
that's why he fell. Yeah, you did low, and I was like, okay, but then it was another 1, and I was like, that doesn't matter. it's a double. So now he's on top of the beast, like, oh, good lord, oh shit,
What are you doing?
my best.
Your bearst.
Get off of there.
I'm going to try.
Good.
Good.
Now it's the bear's turn. Well, seeing that it can't attack Anaris, it's going to
It can.
I mean, it can. But it's going to turn and look around to try to find anybody that it can. And all it finds is Ilrandir on its back. So now he's going to rear back to try to knock him off, allowing anyone an attack of opportunity that can.
Well, hello.
So, I'm gonna take that.
Let's watch him fail. Nope.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Apacito.
And he doesn't go anywhere because I have the sentinel feet. So he tries
Yep.
to rear up, and I fucking smack his head. Smack him back down.
Hey, you stay right there.
Get your ass back here.
Who said you could bad? My house.
right.
Totally my house.
So that will be 1d8 plus
Hey, Pinocchio, where are you going?
14 plus...
A million. 11. That's number one.
17. So 17 total.
17 total, all right.
Damage. Smack his ass back down.
Are you going to take an attack of opportunity as well?
I am. Siak. Yeah, that's a 27.
That hits.
Siak. Not Siak. That's a 5, but as a bonus action, I can use Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you designate one creature you can see within 60 feet, and the first time each turn that you hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra d6 damage.
Okay.
So
You have to do that on your turn, though. You can't do it with a...
that
Oh,
does say
shit,
turn.
yeah.
So good job. Yeah, but next time, motherfucker.
Definitely.
Next time, you son of a bitch. All right. Anybody else? Attack of opportunity? Anybody? No?
I think that's it right now.
It's in range.
Okay.
Pussy.
So the bear can't get to Ilrandir on his back, and so he's going to attempt to swipe at you, Anaris.
Okay.
Did you give him 5 damage, by the way?
Oh, no. All right, now, what happens when he tries to enter that cone?
He
with a
cannot
physical
do
attack?
so
Oh,
by any non-magical means.
okay, so he's just literally going to... So it can't move in that space at all.
Yeah.
But if it has reach, like it does, it'd be able to get, because it has 10-foot reach.
Okay.
Or like if somebody fired
weird.
an arrow.
I thought, for some reason, that it was saying, like, if for some reason... it doesn't make any sense.
I
Never
assume
mind.
you could stand on the other side of the
I do not like these
cylinder,
dice.
but I'm not going to do that.
So the first
Thanks.
attack misses at you, Inaris.
Okay.
The second attack, wait, what's your AC?
20.
Misses on you, Inaris. So it's going to make an attempt to blow some breath at you again.
Oh, God.
All right. This won't be affected, right? Because it's a magical means, or does it still get?
If it's not an attack roll,
Yeah, if
then
it's not
it
an
won't
attack.
be affected.
So you have a save though. Do you get any extras to saves since you have a wisdom save?
If it
Sorry,
doesn't
what?
say it
Are
in
you
the
asking me?
spell, if it doesn't say it
Does
in the
he get
spell,
it,
then-
or does she get a like an advantage on wisdom saves while she's in that cone?
It doesn't say so.
Okay,
not
gotcha.
necessarily.
All right, I just wanted to
Sorry.
be sure.
I thought you were
So
asking
it
him
just
if he got a...
protects from physical damage, it looks like.
Okay.
Or something.
Wisdom save, please.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. It just says attack rolls. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed
Okay.
by the creature.
Did the bear thing stop trying to attack your reindeer?
Yeah, it can't reach it.
Oh.
It's the
He's
itch
hiding.
on its back. It could never scratch.
Yeah, he's hiding on the dragon wing.
19.
19 resists. So you save. Nice. So once again you
Put my shield up.
Inaris Mist Dodger.
I'm going to whisper to Gossamer.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say, Gossamer, light this bitch up, please. And my sword is going to erupt in flame. And I'm going to take 3 swipes at this bitch. And light
Get
that
up.
bitch up.
Fuck it up.
And these are not with advantage. So my first one is 23.
That hits.
My second one is 16.
Does not hit.
My third one does not hit. So
So the first one you just fucking. How much damage does it do?
does 1d8 plus 6. That's 11 plus 2d6 for the fire.
Yeah. Fire.
Plus 9. So 11 plus 9. 20 damage.
20 damage. So what's your wisdom save? What's your DC for wisdom?
My DC.
Or what would be your spellcasting
I don't
DC?
have a spell casting for that.
Then what's your wisdom modifier? Fire! Plus your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus.
Like on an attack. And then
8.
I'm trying to cobble together a DC right now
Why would you need a DC for this?
to resist.
For the fire?
Yeah.
It doesn't resist.
No, to resist being on fire.
Oh.
Tell him the damn DC.
So you're adding an extra effect to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
so
because this is a
proficiency-
giant, undead, dry, hairy beast.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
So proficiency plus wisdom modifier would be 8.
No, it should
No.
be 8 plus proficiency
Oh.
plus wisdom. Whatever the spell.
What is spell
casting.
DCs usually?
8 plus spellcasting ability plus modifier. Wait,
Proficiency.
proficiency.
modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did we all spurt our cure on this thing?
8 plus 8.
No, not yet.
16.
16.
Didn't.
By the way, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. I'm going to spurt my cure.
That's another one. So,
Oh, shit.
high or low?
Low. Low. I've been rolling low tonight.
That's a 2.
Nice.
All right.
So, whatever damage you're about to roll, I want you to do another D6 and then we'll double it.
I did the damage, you idiot.
This is for the rest of the flames that are now taking over his body as your sword hits.
So the 2d6, the 9 was the
upstairs, dummy.
damage from
Yes,
the fire.
that was the original one, but now the fire's spreading. That's the point.
So
Why are you not happy about this?
because it's confusing.
He's
So
now
what-
on fire.
So what's so what do I roll now for
A D6, and then we're going to double it because I rolled a 1, and then we confirmed it. Basically like a reverse
So
crit.
each round it's going to be doing a d6 because he's on fire.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 3 damage.
3 damage.
3 extra fire damage.
Nice.
He lights on fire.
So 6.
All right. So 6 damage. And now this beast is on fire. And you hear Ilrendir, oh no!
Oh.
Somebody get, don't worry, like, because we're gonna get those shoes and that bow. So
Somehow or another.
I think you'll be fine.
All right.
He's got major plot armor right now.
Now we're back to the top of the order.
Can I see if there's a pressure plate anywhere on my way to the monster?
You give me a perception or investigation check.
18.
18. All right. Yes.
13.
There is
Reliable
one,
talent.
and I'll point out exactly where it's at.
I'm proficient
Oh
in
yeah, I
investigation.
keep forgetting that. Reliable town is so dope. Wait, what? What's happening?
I'm just
Oh, sure.
These 2 squares right
Here, do you wanna?
Just put X's in them. Okay, make them
Can I
boobies.
put frown faces?
No.
here. You can if you want.
The marker's way far now.
If I'm hidden, throwing one of these vials, is that a ranged attack, basically?
Yeah, using your strength because it's like a thrown
It's a sad
attack. It's
demo.
ranged attack. So yeah, that'd be a ranged attack.
It'd be
that's
strength to throw it,
Yeah, like any thrown weapon
but I have advantage because it's,
because you're hidden
yeah.
and it's flanked.
Yep.
And on fire.
You got a bunch of
Yeah, you.
advantages.
Yeah,
And mounted.
yeah. Somebody's mounted on it.
This dude's not having a
So
good
I would
day.
get sneak attack.
Yes,
Oh shit.
I'll allow it.
Shit.
Rule of
Raw. No, just rule as written.
So you could use throwing axes.
I guess so.
That'd be kind of cool.
All right.
Well, it was a
Throwing axe
14.
rogue.
A 14 to throw it if it was strength.
just constantly just
Yeah.
If it were dex, then it'd be more.
No, it's gonna be strength because that's what I've been doing it as. So no, that doesn't hit it. It lands right near it though.
Fuck.
On the ground.
So it does nothing?
And does nothing.
sadness.
Well, I'm gonna hide as my bonus action.
Okay.
Nice.
Natural 20.
You are fucking hidden. All right.
Disbane, where'd you go?
Fortune.
Eldritch Blast in this bit.
About time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
You might want to move for Eldritch.
it's kind of confusing.
So you roll to attack 3 times.
First one.
Nope.
6.
Whoop.
Well, 6 plus your spell casting
Oh,
modifier.
11 was wait. Plus 16.
Okay. So 16.
Was that thing in my features?
We are flanking, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Flanking the
Sick.
fuck. But you might want. I think. Don't you have to move out of the way, or don't you have to move
Agonizing
into?
Blast is the damage.
Wait. Do you have to move into a direct line of sight or a path to hit
It
with?
says 240 feet.
They're
is
little
the range.
beams. You could.
Okay.
She could hit it in the shoulder. It would go over
Okay.
people that are in front
Just
of.
gonna fucking
Okay, so
kill
that's at
Sarah.
advantage.
Wait. Yep. At advantage.
Did 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
So did you roll?
18.
18 does hit.
Okay,
So
so,
was that your
that was
advantage
the
roll?
advantage.
Okay.
So the first one
Sweet.
hits. Ooh, that one hits. That was 19 plus 10, so 29.
That one hits.
$28.
Okay. So Fortune raises her hands in the air. Maybe she takes a big swig of her liquor bottle. Kind of kind of lazily holds it in her hand, and then black flames erupt around her, and these flaming black orbs, 3 of them, surround this beast. and go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 10 plus 13 plus 5 for the agonizing blast. So
It's 5 for each one.
Per each.
for each
Yeah.
one.
It's a 15.
Telling you, man, it's
Wow.
dope.
Plus whatever you
Okay,
roll.
so 18 plus 5 is 23 plus 5, 28.
Fuck yeah.
28 damage. That seemed to do... Yeah, that seemed to kind of fuck with the beast a lot. So... And it's on fire. So it's just...
Just right in the fatty part of the ass. It's like Uncle Buck.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
As a bonus action, I'll do Shadow Blade.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm guessing I roll.
Just read what it does.
You weave together threads of shadow to create a sword of solidified gloom in your hand. This magic sword lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient. It deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit and has the finesse, light, and thrown properties.
Jesus fuck.
In addition, when you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you can make the attack roll with advantage. And we are. If you drop it or throw it, it dissipates at the end of the turn.
Okay, so the black flames form what in your hand? What weapon? You get to decide.
Oh.
As long as it's a simple weapon. So like a sword, an axe.
I guess I'll do a sword.
Okay. So a shadowy sword is weaved together in your hand. And now you're ready to fuck shit up.
I'll take another preemptive swing.
Disbane's looking at her with like
Lust.
impressed lust.
All right. Stare rock.
Turok, dinosaur hunter.
yeah. Starrock, it's your turn.
Well, I am just gonna start unloading with my crossbow.
Okay. Are there any additional features you'd like to
Oh yeah,
utilize?
yeah. We're gonna do that thing,
That thing?
Slayer's Prey. That
Slayer's
thing that
Prey?
I do. Yeah.
Are you also going to... I'm not going to say anything.
Bonus action. Something.
All right. So I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, oath bow. I'm gonna knock an arrow.
What?
I have oath bow. Oath bow.
Uh-oh.
Knock a bolt to the cross.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna point it at this giant bear mara, and I'm gonna whisper to it, "Favored enemy."
Enemy favor.
That's more scary this
Yeah.
That was shite. Yeah, that's
So you get it. You get
With
advantage.
Oh, with advantage, yeah. Good call. Good call. It's still not fantastic, but 18.
18 hits. So
Oh, all right, and that's a 6.
okay,
Plus an additional D6 for Slayer's Prey.
and then you get an additional D8. Or no, that was your D8.
Yeah,
And then you get your normal attack as well, right?
that was a 1 for the Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
But you get
whatever.
3d6s for Oathbow.
Yep.
Oh shit, for real?
Yep.
Siak.
Mhm.
So
It's awesome.
6, 7.
13.
13. So 13 plus 9. Nice. So you're sitting at 22 damage.
Hi.
So like this bolt just right into its ribs.
It's exposed, congealed ribs.
Okay. So is that your only action?
I think so.
Okay.
You get another attack.
Oh, you're a ranger. Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Fuck yeah, Ranger. We're just gonna do all that again. Sorry.
So you didn't want to do your bonus action thing?
I did do my bonus action thing.
You got a 1.
Oh.
That was the one.
All I do is an
extra damage.
additional D6.
Oh, for Hunter's Mark.
Slayer's Prey.
Player's Prey.
Yeah, I don't hit.
You don't hit?
Yeah, even with advantage.
Okay. So the second bolt, not as true. Flies off. All right. Okay. Sweet. So now it is Ilrandir's turn. He's going to take this turn to get the fuck off of this thing.
Off of this flaming undead monster.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so there's flames everywhere. Sorry, it was my roll that I said it about.
No, no, but I thought I heard something else.
Oh,
Whatever.
These flames are roaring high, and he's and he leaps off, and he can't really see where he's going, and he crashes right to the ground, prone.
Did you roll a 1 again?
I rolled a 2.
Jesus.
And yeah, so he's laying on the ground, and that's his turn.
Fabled hero. Falling on his face.
Fucking Magoo.
I have been rolling terrible with these dice. I need to bring my own. Like, it's just all 1s and 2s. All right.
This is shit.
And now it is the beast's turn. So he is going to wield around at you, Starok. So he's going to swipe at you.
Bring it. Please don't really bring it down. Roll like you've been rolling.
Natural 20.
Of course.
Wow. Totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
I'll just roll this a bunch of times.
Are you gonna throw your dang cure?
I haven't had a turn.
I thought you did.
What'd you throw earlier?
I threw my 1 of 2 cures and missed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you had 2?
I forgot you had 2.
I hope we didn't need all of them.
Well, so far it's just been splashing radiant damage
Yeah,
at
it
him.
doesn't really do a whole lot yet.
I mean, it does.
Well, hurting it, but
2d12s
not
times 2.
necessarily,
That's
like
some
curing a
good
disease.
damage.
That's good shit. That's good soup.
It's been damaging it, which is what we want.
So with that first attack, he gets you good, and you take 54 damage.
Ouchies.
Okay.
And
Hold
with
on a
his
second.
second attack.
1 second here. Give me just 1 flippin' second.
Oh, you have, what do you have?
Sentinel.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second on applying that damage, or?
No, you can,
Okay.
you definitely take the
You fucked up.
Dork.
Have I taken a reaction this round yet?
No.
I'm going to hit it with my sentinel feet.
Okay.
I'm going to smack that bitch.
I'm gonna lay feet on this
for
motherfucker.
hurting my friend that's within 5 feet. That was a bad roll. But
Advantage?
plus, I don't think so.
Really? You're flanking it.
Yeah, you're still flanking.
I don't think I'm.
Yeah, it's just slightly off. He,
slightly.
No,
Yeah.
it just turned.
yeah, it's supposed to
Oh.
turn, but yeah, it got moved
Yeah,
a
it
little
got
bit.
moved
Yep.
a little bit. Okay.
So you are flanking.
Okay.
Oh, you
Same.
tit.
You tit.
So 15.
15 does not hit.
Yeah!
Leave him alone! Not my friend! All right, second attack coming for you, Starok.
Oh my god.
Bring it.
Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, second attack hits. $24 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Ouch. Ouch.
And then he opens his mouth and you see
Fuck
this
me.
mist. Give me a wisdom save.
All right.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
It only targets one person?
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck me, 5.
Okay.
Is it a spell?
Yes. I need some D6s. Just kind of 6 D6s.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh no,
I
shit!
used
I'm
my
getting. That's.
reaction.
I don't need these. Sorry.
I was
I
like,
was-
you didn't do damage yet, but I mean, you're gonna. He's gonna die.
19 damage. So this mist like starts burning your flesh as it touches you. It gets in your lungs and makes you cough. All right. It's your turn, Anaris.
Fuck him up good for me.
My
How you doing over there, Starrock?
sword is still
Not so great.
burning.
I got the black lung. Literally, it was black mist.
I got the black lung pop.
Going to fighting spirit again. It's a bonus action. And, that's going to give me advantage. So 3 attacks. 14 plus 8 for the first, 22. Second one is 26.
That hits.
Third one is
Nice.
a natural 20.
Woo!
So all hit, and the third is a crit.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
Nice, I like that.
This will be 1d8 per.
Get it.
Yeah, max 8, 7, 8, 16
23.
plus 23 plus 6 per each of those. So 18, 23 plus 18 is
41.
41 plus 2d6 per strike.
Whoa.
12. Okay.
41 plus 12. 53.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6.
59.
Plus. Actually, max damage for
66?
the last one.
Mhm.
So
16 or
65.
18. If it's 3d6s.
Oh, Lord.
no, 2d6s.
Oh,
So
it's 12.
the last one,
It was 59.
59 plus 12, and I think another d8 is how we do the.
No, I think you
Crits,
just throw
right?
another d20 in there and then triple it.
I'm pretty sure. An 8 on whatever. Max damage plus whatever you roll.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got an 8 on one of those rolls I did, so. Plus 5. What was that?
76.
76 total damage?
Joy.
Good God.
Anaris, show me what you got.
It's literally just.
Show me what you got, Anaris.
I'm gonna cut off its wing that it has hanging around its back. Then I'm gonna cut off its leg. Then I'm gonna leap up onto its back and stab it through the back of it. Then I'm gonna kind of slide down the front of it like Legolas did on that elephant. Yeah.
So, Anaris did something super badass just
Yeah.
now.
Man,
And the
that was
beast
some good
falls.
rolling.
Well, and that's why she's in charge.
Yeah, remember that duel we were discussing earlier? Okay, so
You don't know how
that
that
thing
would
is
have gone.
dead.
I could have done that. I don't want to.
He said from behind the rock.
Did nothing. the whole fight. I missed my one shot.
Ilrandir, like,
Take this shit.
like, pushes himself up. Oh, that was quite something. I looked a fool, but that was amazing.
I didn't really notice what you were doing.
At least I didn't fall from the wall like a dickhead.
No, you just didn't do anything.
Still look cooler than you.
Okay. That's fair.
Well,
You guys hear
Oh shit, are we still standing in the beam's path?
just hearing the biggest.
I'm gonna
butt
move
cheeks
just in case it's
slapping
that.
together. Yeah, like
clapped him
Just in
cheeks.
case, yep.
No, that comes from down the hallway that you guys just emerged from.
Uh
You sounds as though the wall is sealing,
Oh,
but there was
shit.
only one before.
Did we kill the baby?
What baby?
Oh,
There's
like that, like that.
this is the baby
Here
that we
comes
just killed.
Mama.
Oh,
He said,
woke
it
the
sounded
baby.
like the doors
The
were
doors are closing.
The walls.
Oh.
the mom's just
I didn't
closing
hear
the
that.
door on us with its
Right.
dead baby.
Yeah.
We've got to go. We got to get out.
And from the hallway steps a large shape, muscular, pointed ears. You can see a gleaming belt and a black-bladed sword strapped to his back. Next to him is a smaller, lithe woman, human woman. Appears to be holding two blades. Rieolodeon and Lifa Knifewild have stepped into this cavern. And they look at all of you. And Rieolodeon stands up straight, kind of puffs his chest out. You have destroyed my beast.
Your beast.
We have.
Well,
It would
Now
appear
can
so.
I think in this case it is good because it seems like you aren't using it for good things.
He looks across at Ilrandir. Ilrandir, I told you what you needed to do. Why did you not do that? And Ilrandir kind of stands up and dusts himself off, and he's got like a smile on his face. And he takes a arrow out of his quiver, and he puts it in his bow, and he just kind of like casually pulls it back a little bit as if threatening. He says, well, what can I say, boss? I just liked the cut of their jib, and I really wanted to help him in this endeavor. And Rieolodeon like shakes his head, and he slowly reaches up and takes the handle of his blade. And he lifts it up, and he just goes, submit! And Ilrandir drops to his knees suddenly. His bow goes like skittering across the floor, and he's and you can see that his face is starting to morph a little bit as he does.
Fuck.
Almost wolf-like.
Oh, shit.
And Rieolodeon holds the sword aloft. You know that this was all done to protect Veldelin, and now we must backtrack. This is unfortunate, Ilrandir. Why would you do something like this? And Ilrandir's just writhing in pain right by you guys. I don't know if you guys want to react at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna...
My jaws on the floor.
I'm invisible right now? Oh, wait, I'm not. I used Eldritch Blast. Dang.
I'm gonna run up and try and pick up his bow and yell at Annie, I told you! And I'm gonna try and shoot at him.
It wasn't Ilrandir. Right?
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. This is this asshole.
Which is kind of what we were talking about, too.
Okay, you're going to fire at him.
Yeah.
Are you firing at
Rieolodeon?
Rieolodeon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
28 to hit.
All right, so... yeah, go ahead and roll the... what is it? What does your bow do, if you want to pull up Willem real fast?
I have it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Thank fuck.
The target becomes... You can pull the bowstring back empty, and a white arrow will form out of hardened web. You can make a ranged attack towards the target, and a hit. The target becomes restrained for 1 minute. If the attack misses, a 10-foot area is affected as if by the web spell. But, Oh, 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. Rieolodeon just snaps it out of his chest, and he holds his sword aloft again. Do not make the mistake of attacking me again.
I fire at him with the bow.
Okay.
I'm going to start charging him.
Same here.
You're going to start charging
16.
him?
16.
Why would you run at him? You have
Because I have a shadow blade right now.
He's going to kill you.
Okay, fine. Then I'll Eldritch Blast.
Are you happy now?
Okay, so...
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
Okay, so...
Might as well be doing something cool.
what did you get?
16.
16. You fire to hit him?
Yeah.
Oh, he smacks that out of the air.
Yeah.
Cool.
What did I just say? You can see that his eyes are lighting up now, and as you look over at Ilrandir, he's like still writhing on the ground. His eyes are starting to bulge, and they are bright red. And you can hear him.
It honestly doesn't seem to matter what you say, because whatever it is that you say is bullshit.
This is for the good of Veldelin.
We know your plan was to kill us, so we will fight to the last breath.
Well, if that's how it's going to be, don't hold it for long. And he immediately shoots forward right in front of you, Anaris.
I did hit him with my Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you did?
I think. 23 for one beam. 25 for the other one. And then
You're not rolling with advantage anymore, are you?
Why was I rolling advantage before?
Flank.
You were flanking.
Because you were flanking.
You were not flanking anymore.
Fuck.
I would reroll them.
Okay. 22? Does that hit?
22? Yes. That hits.
Okay.
How many
22.
rolls are you
Oh.
doing?
3.
We're redoing it.
Oh.
19.
19 does not hit.
Okay, well, I hit one
Okay, so one
beam.
Go ahead and give me the damage for that.
Okay.
D10 plus 5.
Thank you. I'm not used to it. Hey, that's 10, right? Okay, so 15.
15, all right.
So he just ignored the web spell completely?
Basically.
Jesus Christ.
So he flies up in front of you, Anaris, blade drawn, and he swings down, and faster than you've probably ever moved in your life, your blade comes up to block it, and there's this resounding as the two clatter against each other, and you guys spend the next couple of seconds in a very complicated and complex sword battle, just ching ching ching, trying to get the other.
the wolf blood blade, right?
He is.
Okay.
Trying to get the upper hand, ching ching ching, and then out of fucking nowhere, Starrock tackles him to the ground, and like just fucking the pile driver just. Bam! Slams him on the ground. He turns over and he punches you in the face, Starrock, and you guys are now like his sword goes clattering across the floor, and you guys are in a fist fight at the moment. You, Disbane, seeing all this chaos around you, you look down at the man who ended up being kind of an ally, transforming into some sort of creature, and you withdraw the handle of your blade from your belt, and a shimmering I spit all over the microphone. A shimmering radiant blade that is kind of like flickering at the edges, almost made of sunlight, erupts from the edge, and taking probably the only bit of mercy you would ever have shown him, you plunge it straight into his chest and into the cave below. Fortune, you look at everything that's going on, you pick up this bottle and finish it, hurl it across the room, leap into the air, and ignite the entire cave with light as 3 orbs burst into black flame and hit Rieolodeon right in his shoulder, burning off a section of it. However,
Warriors of Kalu. Till the last breath.
Till the last breath. As you two are slugging it out on the floor, you feel a in your back. And you fall. The handle of a blade. The handle of a blade sticks out, though as your eyes and your vision goes dark, you can't really see or perceive what it is. But the last thing you see before your eyes close is your brother jamming this blade into the heart of this beast on the ground. Disbane. No! And with that, Rieolodeon stands back up, holds his hand out, and the sword flies back into his fist. And this time, he moves even quicker, and he cuts down Anars.
Quaaludes.
And then he aims and levels his blade at you, Disbane, and he marches forward, and you bring your blade back up, and you guys clash at one point, but then you feel daggers entering your body as Lifa Knifewild has thrown them from across the room, and you slump to the ground.
I turn my head towards Fortune.
Run! Then my head slumps down.
And you watch as your friends have now fallen to the ground, Fortune. And Rieolodeon stops and looks at you, and then looks at Lifa Knifewild. And Lifa looks back at him and says, "Well, what do we do with her? And Rieolodeon looks back and says, well, we're going to use her. And the cave grows dark. Months later, the Bloody Brawlers emerge victorious from the castle of the Lich Queen. They have lost some, but the nation itself is much more safe, they believe. They finally vanquished their foe after a long, hard-won battle. And Orc Boy, called by some Calcifer, is one of the remaining allies with Rieolodeon, though he learned very shortly before that final battle what had actually gone down with his brethren. So instead of accepting Rieolodion's offer to go with him to Deepminster and become a lord and rule, he chose instead to go back to the northwest, the village of Ka'alu, where the people, when asking where they are from, say Ka'alu Saphir, which is the hobgoblin phrase for I am from the place of purple stones. This village is familiar to any viewing this. Its large groves of peach trees, nestled very near the Midland Wilds. Eventually it would become something else. But when Graf goes back, he changes it forever. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Holy shit.
Yikes.
Damn. Some dark shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got real dark.
Man. We got so Rogue One.
I'm kind of...
We got so Halo reached.
You didn't
I'm
get
kind of
Rogue One.
I
Rogue
didn't,
One.
which
Well,
was
not right then, but,
disconcerting. Yeah,
well,
totally.
who knows
Eventually,
what she was used for.
she probably got some similar fate. I'm kind of
Yeah.
excited, though. That's the first character that I've ever played that's died.
still haven't died.
So that's fun.
I keep surviving. I'm a survivor.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Yeah, Bloody Brawlers are assholes.
Man, that sucks.
Wow. Yeah.
We
Rieolodeon
literally
is.
are always like, are we baddies? And it's like, no, we're the goodies. We're like, I don't know, compared to them.
Shit. Well, now I want to hang out with Calcifer.
Right?
But also, why is he weird now?
Yeah.
Well, probably didn't feel good about how his brothers
Yeah,
were
maybe he
murdered.
lost
So he
his
just turns
mind.
into a weird, Beetlejuice goes to Hawaii.
And we also know that the hobgoblins themselves, their Ka'alu got wiped out completely and then became Moonreach.
Moonreach, yeah.
Like he said before, all of his people are basically gone and spread around, and his home is gone. So he decided that he was willing to make a deal with a bad thing so that he could get their home back,
Yeah.
which isn't all that different from what Tomas did.
Yeah.
We're not so different, you and I.
Well, at least Tomas doesn't dance like an asshole.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks that none of them know this, though.
Yeah.
But we do.
Yeah.
well, so yeah, that's it. It's
Yeesh.
I've never killed so many characters at once before.
Do you feel evil?
Terrible. I feel like I have to go home and take a shower.
Oh, that was good.
Well, you did. You killed that many before in their previous one shot, all at once.
It
You
was
killed-
at least two.
Yeah, but we spent way less time with them,
Yeah, true.
and their characters were less realized.
Yeah, you killed
And
Arlie.
it-
You killed.
Wasn't really part of an overarching story.
Yeah, it's aligned, and it'll make sense later. But
Oh, okay, that's fair.
yeah, but
They were even more Rogue One.
It was more of a mishap.
Yeah.
a hilarious mishap.
We were Rogue One here. That's for sure. But it's okay. I like that.
It's what happened.
We were Rogue One by Darth Vader at the end of it.
Ah, okay. There we
He's
go.
just fucking.
Just like,
Rieolodeon was just.
I'm on my
whooping ass.
fucking lunch break.
How does your reindeer end up with the oath bow?
That is a good question.
Man, that's confusing.
Well, he didn't say that I killed him.
I know.
Anyway.
That's a story for another time.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for us tonight, folks. Great job, everyone. Great job actualizing characters that you had less than a couple of days to learn about, because I made them all. So
You too, DM.
I feel
you
really
did
sad
all
about
that, yeah.
Disbane and Fortune.
Yeah,
I actually really liked all them.
So
Fuck.
bad.
Yep.
I actually even really ended up liking Ilrendir.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. Fucking
Really
A.
sad.
All right. Well,
I
More
went
like
from
sob
loving you-
goblins.
5 experience, 2 Disbane the dead.
Name of this episode? Sob Goblins?
I like it.
yeah.
All right, well, let's do our little send-off here. Thanks to Chad Piper for doing the intro song. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler with that beautiful background music. Thanks to all you listeners. Please like, subscribe, all of our social media. Check out our Patreon. Make us Warlocks. Hope you enjoyed this one. It'll be back to the wolves in the next episode, and we'll see what kind of crazy, zany adventures they get into. I'm your host and DM. Thanks for listening to the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye.
Except for the
Yeah.
fuzzums.
When's our gift dice coming?
I
At
ain't
Christmas.
not giving you shit.
Why?
I don't know.
For paltry and arbitrary reasons.
Not game
Wait, it's
related.
Seth I'm not giving stuff.
He's mad at me for role playing.
No,
Why?
I'm not giving Seth stuff. That's what I forgot.
That's who it is.
I was jilted by someone.
One of you fucks.
One of you fucks is a fuck.
No, I love dice, and I will take Seth's dice.
Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. Previously. I'm trying to figure out how to best word that. Because it is
more previously.
okay, yeah. I'll do
Then
that.
previously
Okay.
or before.
A little less previously
Than
on the
the
lineage.
Previously, yet still slightly later than the previously. Okay.
Gorbel is
Monster.
Just
oh.
like normal.
Oh, so it's so it's my turn now.
Yes.
Gorbel the horrible. Don't tell her I said that. There's no way she'll listen to this.
Okay.
Even though we're all getting a flash memory of everything that's happening.
So this is what I meant to
So
do
she'll probably
last
listen to this.
time. And Seth, 22 for the first.
Sorry, I was staring off into space. I apologize.
Holy shit.
I was thinking of something. I'm sorry.
I
ahead.
watched his consciousness
Yeah,
come
I was
back
like-
into his body.
God damn it, I'm here again?
Ziggy, you got to get me out of here.
So
22.
22 to hit for the first.
22 hits.
Okay.
I can't keep dealing with these fucking idiots.